Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Rama, and in today's video, we are going to be breaking into, at least in my opinion, one of the most underrated Imani Tech vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online. In front of us, we have three Imani Tech cars. We have the Ocelot Virtue, which is one of the most known. I love this car. I talk about it a lot on the channel. First of all, I think it just looks amazing. I'm a big fan of the Lotus Evija, which is Evija. I don't know how to pronounce it in real life, but that's what it's based off of. It's a really cool hyper car. And it's fast. It's also free if you complete the DAX missions. Then we have the Buffalo STX. This is what the majority of my fans and just most people will agree is the best Imani Tech vehicle. It features semi-bulletproof glass, which is great if you're trying to deal with NPCs, and it's got a 4-seating capability. It goes 126 miles per hour. It's got decent handling. Overall, a fantastic vehicle. However, in today's video, we are taking a look at this sports car in the center, the Grotti Itali Stinger TT. Now, this vehicle has two different versions. If you play on PC, you have the stock one, which is what we have here, fully upgraded. If you play on next generation console, you have the HSW variant. And the reason that I think this is such an underrated Imani Tech vehicle is because it is the fastest Imani Tech car in the game. And it also features armor. In fact, I like this car so much, I own two different versions of it. One in white and one in red. I think both look amazing. I'm definitely a bigger fan of the red, though. I just really like this livery and the way that striping goes all the way through the vehicle. So in today's video, I'm going to be showcasing the capabilities of this car, why it is truly an underrated Imani Tech vehicle, and we're going to compare it to something like the Buffalo STX. Let's start off with its explosion resistance. If we pull out sticky bombs, we can test that. So there's one explosion, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it can survive 3 explosions, the 4th one blowing it up. One of the biggest downsides of the Buffalo STX is its explosion resistance compared to its counterparts. For example, we just went over that you can survive 3 explosions, the 4th one blowing you up in the Stinger TT. Let's compare that to the Buffalo STX. There's 1, there's 2, and yeah, it's only 3 bombs to blow up the Buffalo STX. Now, to be fair, it can survive upwards of 10 homing missiles, and with a homing missile lock-on jammer, it is still very hard to get rid of a Buffalo STX. But if you pull out something simple like a railgun, it is very easy to just one and done a Buffalo STX if you hit it 2 or 3 times. The real area where this vehicle shines is its overall speed and maneuverability. You see, the Grotti Itali Stinger will achieve a top speed on its base variant of 131 miles per hour. So if you're playing on PC like me, it is already the fastest Imani Tech car in the game, and one of the fastest sports cars in the game, only beaten out slightly by the RSX and the Pariah. But that is still a very, very respectable top speed. Any sports car going over 130 is incredibly fast. And when it comes to next generation console, if you're on PS5 or Xbox, whatever the heck it is, well, guess what? You are looking at the HSW speed of 168.5 miles per hour. Yes, you heard that right. 168 miles per hour. That will make the Grotti Itali Stinger one of the fastest things in the game. That is literally faster than the B-11 Strike Force. That is ridiculous. So yeah, in terms of what the heck, bro? That guy just drove right into me. But yeah, in terms of speed, the Grotti Stinger is just ridiculous. I mean, it is unmatched by any other Imani Tech car. Sure, there are some fast Imani Tech vehicles out there, and there are some other HSW variants, but none of them get even close to the Stinger GTO. Now, there is one problem with this vehicle, and that is the fact it is too fast. And I know that sounds like kind of a joke, like, wait, he's complaining this vehicle's too fast, but it's honestly hard to drive it so fast because you have to be thinking 10 steps ahead of you on what you're going to do. We are currently performing my custom lap time course, and this course is great to get an idea of how the vehicle handles, its overall acceleration and speed, and I mean, look at this thing. It is ridiculous. Bro, what is that car doing? That car literally almost screwed us there. What the heck? But yeah, I mean, we're already just accelerating like crazy, and that's great, but oof, you got to be really careful when driving this car, and I can tell you that for a fact. It feels very similar to the RSX in handling, so it's a little bit slippery, and if you're not controlling it properly, you are going to fall apart very, very quickly. Alright, so we're doing okay so far. There you go. Now, uphill, it's actually not bad at all, and that's because you have a lot of traction uphill. And there you go. Okay, good, good, good. Let's see if we can squeeze through this vehicle. Okay, beautiful. And let's hope this car doesn't turn into us. Nice. Okay. That's a pretty good start so far. No major issues at all. Now we arrive to the part that might get a little bit sussler, which is the downhill section. This is where speed is going to come into play, and whoa, it's got a lot of speed. But it's also going to be maneuverability here. We can see that the car actually turns pretty well, as long as you're able to control it through the corners here. It's not that big of a problem. There you go. Does like the drift a bit, but that's fine. I actually like when cars drift because it's kind of like a brake and at the same time turning. So it's... Ooh, we had to wait for these vehicles to squeeze through there. That's a little unfortunate because we lost probably a teeny bit of speed, but not a big enough amount that it's going to matter. That there will affect the lap time more. But honestly, this is like my 5th attempt at the lap because this car is so fast. I mean, look at the speed. We're already going 126. You don't realize how fast this car is, but that's 146. I mean, this car is impossible to handle. And it's fun because of that. I mean, it's great if you're doing a highway drive. I mean, look at that. 147. What the heck? So yeah, like, speed-wise, this car is a little bit ridiculous. But it is very fun because of that. So here we are, and done. Wow, that is an incredibly fast lap you just saw me complete. What the heck? The craziest part is that we even had 2 mistakes. We had a little bit of a fender bender because there were 2 vehicles, as we saw, and at the same time we had a spin out, and we still finished it in 2 minutes and 22 seconds. That is incredibly fast. And I don't even have the HSW variant because I play on PC. This car, if we take out those mistakes, probably would have finished around 2 minutes and 20 seconds. That is very close to what the Emirates and the Krieger finish with, which are 2 of the best lap time supercars in the game. So yeah, this vehicle is quick. Yes, it is challenging to drive, but that does not take away from its overall handling. You just have to use your brain a bit and be like, oh gee, there are cars in front of me, I need to be careful. But man, this thing is an absolute beast to drive. I can tell you that right now. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So let me know what you guys think about the Stinger TT in the comments. Do you think it's a good car? Do you think it's a bad car? Yes, I do think there are advantages the Buffalo STX has. It's a 4-seater, and it does have semi-bulletproof glass, which we can double check, but this vehicle, I'm pretty sure, does not feature. However, you do not need bulletproof glass on this car to be absolutely amazing. Speed is key, and this car has a lot of it, and because of that, it is very fun to drive. It's got great customization, and it's honestly not that expensive. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more content like this, consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.